I have over 100 fragrances, but being real, how many fragrances do you need to actually have a perfect collection? What's up guys, it's Tony back at it again on the Tony Aromas YouTube channel. Today I wanted to make a quick video talking about what is a perfect collection for someone who isn't really looking to do too much. In a sense, you want a solid collection, you have the budget for a solid collection, but you also don't want to have 100 fragrances because it doesn't make any sense to you. So in my opinion, I think 5 is the perfect number. Now, I did make a video talking about the only 2 fragrances that you need as a man, and you guys really seem to like that video, but that was a video talking about doing like as little as possible. If you could only narrow it down to 2 fragrances, those were the 2 that I personally think you would need in your collection. So now I want to talk about what is the perfect collection for someone who has the budget for it, has a pretty decent budget for it. You want to have different scents, but you also don't want overkill because it might be unnecessary for you to have 100 fragrances. Let's get into the video. Okay, so the first fragrance that you want in your perfect collection is going to be your signature scent. What does signature scent mean to me? A signature scent is a scent that you like to wear, a fragrance that you like to wear that, first of all, you really enjoy, that it's kind of reminiscent of you, it's something that like is unique to you, and third, that is extremely versatile. And to me, that is super important because if it's going to be your signature scent, it means that you need to be able to wear it for many different occasions in your day-to-day. So something that's inoffensive, something that smells clean, something that smells fresh, but it's also unique enough to you. And the reason I personally value that is because, you know, it could be a fragrance like Dior Sauvage, right? Which kind of checks all the daily boxes in my opinion, but Dior Sauvage is a fragrance that is very widely known. So for me, I like it to be a little bit more unique to me that I know no one else has. So for me, my current example of it is a Louis Vuitton Imagination. If you've watched my channel or if you watch my TikTok or my Instagram, you know that this is pretty much my favorite fragrance of all time. Poets of Berlin is also up there, but my favorite daily scent is definitely Imagination. And this checks all of the signature boxes. It's long lasting. It lasts me 7 to 8 hours, so a whole work day it will last me. It gets compliments. People really enjoy that scent. It's inoffensive. No one's going to be bothered by that scent because it's just a soapy, clean smell. It's also not very common. Not a lot of people, I mean, maybe if you watch a lot of fragrance videos, you would expect a lot of people to have Imagination, but in the real world out there, no one really has Imagination, so it's my own scent. Not a lot of people wear it, and that's pretty much it. So it pretty much checks all the daily boxes, and I can wear it to work. If I were to work in a regular job, when I used to work at my regular sales job, that's what would be a perfect signature scent for me. I can wear it. If you're going to school, you can wear it. If you're going anywhere, pretty much, you can wear that scent, stand out, smell good, smell clean, but not offend anybody. So, number 1 is you need a unique signature scent. The second fragrance that you want to have in your perfect collection is your easy errand gym scent. And what I mean by that is a fragrance that is relatively affordable that you can wear to something like the gym, or if you're gonna go to the post office real quick, or you gotta drop something off somewhere, something you can throw on. It's easy to wear. You can wear it with whatever, but it's also not expensive, so you can wear it to something like the gym. Like if you're wearing a fragrance to the gym, you're pretty much gonna sweat it out, and after the gym you take a shower anyways, I hope. So it's something that is relatively affordable, so that you're not really like breaking the bank with it if you're like just throwing it on real quick and then going to the gym and then showering after. Feels like I got something in my throat. Pause. Anyways, for me recently, that scent has been Supremacy Collector's Edition. This is an Aventus DNA. Some people compare it to the Absolute. To me, it feels a lot more fresh than the Absolute. So this is perfect for the gym because it does make me stand out a little bit in the gym. But in the gym, I also don't want to do too much. I'm there to work out. I want to smell clean when I'm there. I want to smell good when I'm there. But I work out, I'm in there, I'm out, then I go home and I shower. And this is relatively inexpensive, so it works perfectly for me. I can also wear it for basic errands. Sometimes I have to send fragrances out for whatever, or I need to go somewhere real quick. I'll throw that bad boy on. So that is going to be your perfect second fragrance in your perfect collection. The third fragrance in your perfect collection is going to be your serious scent that you can use for business meetings, serious dinners, something where you want to be a little bit more luxurious, you want to smell a little bit more expensive, but you also don't want to be like standing out in a negative way. Like you don't want to be doing too much, you don't want to smell too juvenile. So you want to smell good, you want to smell serious, but you don't also want to smell like you're going to a party, right? It's going to be a little bit more of a serious scent. It stays closer to your skin, but you also have a good presence, if that makes sense. For me personally, that is Mind Games Jadoob. This is a nice suede pomegranate scent that to me is perfect for like business meetings or like going somewhere where I want to stand out in the most positive way possible, right? We're not filling up a room, but if someone gets close to me, I smell good, but I also smell luxurious. That it shows that, like, you know, I know what I'm talking about. Maybe, let's just go with that. Hypothetically, that one could be interchangeable with your date night, but to me, I think a date night fragrance should be a little bit sweeter. And that is what I personally think. And that just brings us to our next fragrance, which is your date night fragrance. Personally, my date night fragrance lately has been SOUT Elixir by Aaron Terrence Hughes. And this is basically a perfect date night fragrance as long as you're not doing too much on the trigger. It has some vanilla, it has some sweetness to it, and it basically smells very alluring. It smells like you just want to get close to it and keep smelling it, and that's the effect it has on my girlfriend. So that's why, to me, it's a perfect date night scent. Obviously, you know, it's subjective. It could be different for everybody, but obviously this is my example. You need to find a scent that kind of fits in this category, and you want something alluring, something sweet, but also not something that, like, when you wear it, it's going to just like get the other person tired. Remember, if you're going on a date, you don't want the other person to be tired of smelling you 30 minutes in, right? You want that scent to be enjoyable. So, you know, obviously don't overspray, number one, but also pick a scent that is sweet but not cloying to the point where it's too much, right? And for me, I think the way that SOUT Elixir is blended, I think Aaron Terrence Hughes did a great job to make it very alluring and sweet, captivating, but also not annoying, sickeningly sweet to the point of like you can't smell it anymore. And the fifth fragrance in your quote-unquote perfect collection is you need that loud scent. For me, recently I've been wearing Oud Maracuja as my loud scent. I don't recommend Oud Maracuja for everybody as your loud scent because the loud scent is supposed to be your room filler, right? This fragrance, which Oud Maracuja is a very easy room filler. You do 3 sprays and it fills up a whole room. But the purpose of this fragrance is if you're going out in an open setting, right? You're going to a big event, you're going to a party, you're going to, I don't know, you're going out to the club or something. Now, Oud Maracuja is definitely not a good club option. I think a lot of people would think you smell way too strong, but this is going to be the fragrance that you want to fill up a room. I think Erba Pura is a really loud fragrance. It fills up a room easily. So that's an example of that. Maybe JPG Elixir or JPG Ultramall is a room filler fragrance. They're really just boom, you know what I mean? So that's what I recommend for your fifth one, your room filler. This is not something that you're gonna be wearing constantly, but if there's ever an event or a scenario where you really want to stand out, that will be the fragrance that you will be wearing. All right? So in my opinion, that is your perfect fragrance collection. You pretty much have 5 fragrances that cover all of the bases, all of your basic lifestyle scenarios, but you're also not spending money on fragrances that are redundant, right? If you just want to have a variety, but you also don't want to have a bunch of random fragrances that you know you aren't going to use consistently, then I think 5 is the perfect number. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments so I can keep bringing these types of videos back. I did get a new camera, so if you see me looking over, it's because I'm making sure that everything is currently properly adjusted. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure to follow Tony Aromas for more.